All right, what is up, YouTube? I just want to apologize ahead of time, you guys. I know it's been a little bit since I got on here. Your boy's been busy, man. Just working, doing the family thing. I got kids and shit, bro, and obviously the fucking dogs too. This one is going to be coming to you guys from my living room because the weather out here has been pretty shitty lately. So I've actually been doing a lot of work on the bike right here in my living room. Pardon, the house is a little bit dirty right now because once again, I got kids and shit. They like to toss stuff all over the place. So pardon me if you see anything that looks crazy. But I got a lot of messages on Facebook and, here also I got, some messages from people and they were asking me, what was going on with the bike and, when I was going to do my update to the video, because obviously it's been like 3 months since I posted the last one. So this is a quick update for you guys. As it sits right now, the bike, as you can see, is partially disassembled because unfortunately I had the bike on a battery tender because I got this new battery and I had it sitting in the living room. And while I was at work one day, my son decided to take it upon himself to put the key inside of the ignition and sit here and push on the start button over here and push on the start button while the battery tender was connected. So now part of the wiring is fried somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is, but I do have some new parts coming. A lot of people are telling me that it's most likely going to be the ignition switch that got fried in that situation, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Other than that, I remember one person was asking me after I switched from my, stock CDI, where I put the CDI inside of the bike, and it is comfortably nestled right there. So when the body kit goes on it and the gas tank goes right here, it covers it, and the hump literally lines up perfect right here. So this CDI can rest there, and it also gets airflow to it so it can, cool if I, ride it spirited enough that this thing gets hot. Other than that, I'm going to actually be picking up a donor bike. It's not even necessarily a donor. It's actually a super clean X18 chassis from a guy in Texas that I've been speaking to. He's a super cool dude, and he's got some other parts that I'm going to be grabbing for this as well. So I'm going to be, grabbing some new gauges from him because these ones are like, cloudy as shit. Obviously, I know I can replace that, but that's not, a super high priority. So that goes in the box. But other than that, one of the main things is going to be, fixing this brake caliper situation. Like this whole situation right here, this is all going to be replaced with something new, but it will still work just like the OEM one. So when you press on the brake lever, when it's actually there, when you press on the brake lever, that is what will actuate the tail light. So, but yeah, I have some parts that are already sitting here right now, but I just haven't had time to start putting them on the bike. And I've also been waiting for a Dremel tool because I got sent a new carb, and I also got sent a new intake pipe for it. And for some reason, they said that this intake pipe was 22 millimeters, and it's not. So there's a little bit of a bottleneck in the delivery system where the venturi is on the carb and where it feeds into the intake pipe. There's a bottleneck there that's really going to inhibit performance. So I'm looking to Dremel that out and get rid of that. But unfortunately, some tweakers stole my Dremel kit. So I got a new one coming. It should be here within the next week or so. After that, I'm gonna, get back down to stripping the bike, and I'm gonna take off the carb setup and everything that I have right now, and I will be removing it and putting on the new one. Since the last time that we have spoken, or that you guys seen a video from me, I have, gotten a new racing coil for it and a couple of other things. But this wiring harness, I'm pretty sure is just toast, you guys. Like after this situation, once I get this donor bike and I, check out the harness on it, I'm probably gonna end up, you know, scrapping this one and sending this shit to, I don't even know. I might rebuild it. It just depends on how, you know, how it looks when I actually take it apart. But once again, I hate doing wire, so I'm really not looking forward to that. But it's gonna be one of those, you know, last resort things if this becomes, you know, a wild goose chase trying to figure out where the hell it got messed up at. Because basically the problem is now, since my son cooked the ignition coil, whenever I turn the key on, there's no lights, there's no horn, I can't do the turn signal or anything, and I cannot push the engine on switch. I can't do the push button start. So whatever it was that he cooked, it definitely did a number on it. But the thing is that if I kickstart the bike, it runs and all of the components turn on and work just fine. So I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think that means. Other than that, I just wanted to, you know, shoot you guys a quick update real quick and let you guys know what's been going on. And I apologize for, you know, not posting the videos more frequently. But in all reality, I had no fucking idea that this many people were actually watching the videos. So now that I'm seeing that they're gaining a little bit more traction, I'll make an effort to post more often, especially once I get these other, you know, parts and I get this Dremel tool and stuff, so I can, you know, actually start getting down to the nitty gritty of putting this thing back together. I also have my fiance. She said that she is down to help me shoot some of the videos, thank God. So I will actually be able to get some videos of me on the bike and stuff too, actually, you know, cruising it around so you guys can see it in action. Other than that, if you guys have any other questions for me for right now, then you already know, post them in the comments. Other than that, like, comment, share. Yeah, other than that, you guys have a good night, man. And thank you for the support and thank you for all the views. Seriously.